Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit, but he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Irving at the point guard position. On for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Watford out there with Paul George, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
And the 76ers with possession. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Irving sets a screen for Thompson. Back to Irving. And stolen by Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Edgecombe. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many thought he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a three-point game. 6 on the shot clock. George finds Maxey. Floats one up. And the rejection by Lively. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
From deep, Maxey. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now the Mavericks with it. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Flagg with the rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Embiid. To the right side. Here's Edgecombe. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. And it's Washington missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Maxey. Got a hand on it. Left side, Irving. Here's Washington. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Philadelphia shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Hits it from three-point range.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Embiid. Outside, George. Back to Embiid. Pocket 6. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lively. Washington finds Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Now, Washington, three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. Washington's got 5 now.
Well, P.J. Washington, so skilled at knowing when to rise and fire.
'76ers trailing. And here's Maxey. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And the rejection by Lively. On the wing, Irving. Those three-pointers off the mark. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the New York Knicks. Bounce pass, Embiid. Edgecombe with it. It's up against Thompson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Irving against Maxey. No good from Irving. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Watford.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Maxey against Irving. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. George with the steal. And here they come. Here's Edgecombe. No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Pass the flag. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Lively.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Now, here is George. He's covered closely, and the shot goes down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Free throw, no good for Lively. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
The Mavericks leading. Washington finds Irving. To the inside. Poked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
A moment here to see the numbers for Tyrese Maxey. Averaging 25 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Now, here's Maxey. Last game he had 34 points. And the rejection by Lively.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 76ers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George. A screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
Thompson outside. Dallas moving it around. Washington with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Paul George. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Chris Middleton comes in for Klay Thompson. The 76ers trail by 5. Grimes with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Dallas leading by 5. Right side Irving. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Great D that time from Oubre.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
The 76ers with another miss.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
The kick out to Irving. Pass to Flag. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lively. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got his 2nd basket.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Embiid, the pass to Grimes. Pass to Watford. Back to Grimes. For 3, Oubre. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Here's Flag. He's guarded by Grimes. 2 points. That one goes. Flag's got 7 points.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Bounce pass Maxey. Oubre against Middleton. The 11-footer. Oubre can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 6. The 3. The putback. Maxey grabs the miss. Over Flag. Maxey, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good.
What you love about Daniel Gafford, he knows who he is. He's going to be a force in the painted area on both ends. He's going to take high percentage shots, and he doesn't mind the dirty work.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Edwards comes in for Trendon Watford. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Maxey. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Payne looking around. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Derek Lively has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Mavericks leading by 5. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Daniel Gafford, Caleb Martin out there with Johnson. Then it's Najee Marshall, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Pass to Marshall, shot clock at 6. Martin with a screen on Oubre, and the officials call traveling violation. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Max Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Payne, defended by Christie. Payne passes to Drummond. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
That is what we call grown man strength. Andre Drummond excels at brushing off the contact and converting anyway.
Mavericks making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And the free throw, no good. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Just 5 on the clock. The three. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Oubre. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Outside, Martin. Pass to Gafford. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, trying to defend an athletic 7-footer like Daniel Gafford is not easy, folks. Just gets the contact right there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Drummond with a screen on Williams. Payne. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Daniel Gafford.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Middleton. Scoreless thus far. The second chance effort. Payne grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 4. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Paul George is checked in for Drummond. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Payne. Then for the Mavericks, Washington's checked in for Najee Marshall. Klay Thompson comes in for Caleb Martin. And Irving subbed in for Williams. Now, here is Irving. Last game we saw him score 32. And here's Washington outside. Dallas again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Maxey with it, defended by Middleton. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, Philadelphia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Washington outside. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
So big for his team when P.J. Washington is connecting from deep. That space is invaluable.
Outside for George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 6 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Irving. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Washington. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Edgecombe. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
Here's George. 6 points for him. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Maxey. Some solid defense there from Irving. In the corner, Middleton with it. Now Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. Maxey on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Down low. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Now, Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Trendon Watford's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The 76ers trail by 3. Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. The shot by George, wide open. Sinks the triple. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Middleton against Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson outside. Middleton finds Washington. Now Lively. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Thompson for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turn mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Back to you, Kev.
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Flag. Washington with the screen on George. Now, here's Washington. From outside, off the mark. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
Mavericks trail by 8. And a wide open look for Flag. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Now Edgecombe. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And the call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Washington kicks to Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got 5.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Edgecombe with it. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. It's Grimes on the wing. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Irving. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Here's Irving, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Outside Irving, fires from deep, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Blackbird's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edgecombe. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving passes to Lively. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Flag. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Here's Grimes. They lead by 4. On the wing, George. Maxey in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Irving dishes to Thompson. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. I believe the pass to Washington. Stolen by George. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Here's Edgecombe. And it's in there. Edgecombe's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Lively with it. Covered by Watford. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving misses. George in the post. Washington's on him. And the rejection by Lively. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Edgecombe. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
You know, for Dallas, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals. But on any given night, this team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it.
Most of these plays have him touching the ball at least once right now. His awareness and decision-making has been tremendous. Anything the defense throws at him, he's got the answer for it.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Mavericks trail by 9. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Watford out there with Embiid, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid with the screen on Irving. Maxey finds Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Mavericks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Lively. Irving for 3. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Embiid. On the wing, George. For the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flagg's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson in the corner. Jacks up a three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. They trail by 11. Wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Embiid with a screen on Irving. Maxey passes to Embiid, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Dallas moving it around. Thompson passes to Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Embiid with the screen on Irving. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Launches a three. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 8. And here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Back to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 12. Now, Watford. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Flag. And again, Dallas with the three.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. E.J. Edgecombe, number 1. Cooper Flag, 3rd.
And really both showing a gift at the defensive end, applying pressure and picking pockets.
Philadelphia leading by 3. In the corner, it's Watford. They break it out, 5 on 3. Here's Washington, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 12 points for him.
You love to see PJ use that big-time frame. He's so strong up top, he attacks the offensive glass.
Maxey against Irving. Outside, George beyond the arc. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Edgecombe with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Maxey. Trying to end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Maxey's got 16.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
The Mavericks trail. Knocks it loose. Now the 76ers on the break. And Edgecombe gets it to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Irving. 76ers getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Washington with the screen on George. And it's flag missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 16.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
First one falls for him.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Maxey hits them both. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Over Maxey. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The 76ers leading by 5. High post, Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
That free throw, no good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 6. George with the steal. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Watford. He's covered by Washington. Another miss by Philadelphia.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Oh, my goodness. P.J. Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got 20 points.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
And so here is Dallas. Thompson outside. Irving looking for an opening. Into the lane. Takes the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Clock at 4. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
76ers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Chris Middleton's checked in for Irving. Here's Flagg. 15 points in the game. Washington sets the pick for Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Count that one. 11 points for Joel Embiid.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Now, Flagg. He's got 17. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Here's Grimes. Now Edgecombe lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. George against Middleton. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Thompson with the three.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Edgecombe with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. The shot by Watford, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Thompson for the triple. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's up a 3. Grimes with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Flagg. Inside. Here's Lively. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Now Grimes. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. Releases from the wing and drills it. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for Trendon Watford. Edwards, he's checked in for George. And Maxey subbed in for Edgecombe. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Flagg. Now, here's Marshall. No scoring in this one. Gafford finds Irving. Now, here's Marshall. Covered by Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. They get it again. Outside, Martin. Pass to Marshall. Gafford sets the pick for Marshall. To the inside. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Gafford.
Just another day in the office for Daniel Gafford. Collect an offensive rebound and put it back.
Edwards passes to Maxey. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Outside, Maxey. Oubre on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Maxey against Irving. Pass to Middleton. Over Edwards. Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Maxey against Irving. Outside, Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. A three-pointer off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers ahead, up by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Martin is out there with Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Marshall in at the four-man position.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And that one misses.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Irving against Maxey. Over in the corner, Marshall. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. And Grimes has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
The 76ers leading by 8. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Oubre for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
And here's Irving after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Irving against Maxey. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Maxey. Rebound Andre Drummond. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Maxey passes to Grimes. Back to Maxey. There's a screen. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And Middleton kicks to Gafford. Irving against Maxey. Middleton outside. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Brendan Watford's checked in for Andre Drummond. The Mavericks also with a sub. Lively's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Irving with the ball. Maxey covering. Gafford inside. Edwards there. Middleton the pass to Marshall. Just 4 to shoot. And just miss after miss right now. Philadelphia leading by 16. Maxey finds Grimes. Over in the corner, Edwards. For the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
Middleton hits them both. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Grimes. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Nice. A mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Grimes passes to Maxey. Back to Grimes. Here's the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to Irving. Lively sends a screen for Irving. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the paint, here's Watford, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Chris Middleton. Here's Irving. Pass to Washington. Now Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Now here is Irving. Lively, that's good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Oubre. George comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Pass to Watford. From past the arc. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And it's flag missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that
play. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. The 76ers again can't hit it. Pass to Irving. Now Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The 76ers leading by 11. Bounce pass Maxey. And George kicks to Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 14 points now in the second half.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Down low, here's Lively. Yep, that one goes in there. Lively's got 6 points in the quarter.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Lively against Embiid. Pass to George. This one for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Now Washington. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point lead. Really left alone that time.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Lively. To the inside. Here's Flag. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Maxey. With the basket here, he'd break 30 points.
And he's in that zone, guys, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get the ball out of his hands.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Klay Thompson. 76ers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Got a piece of it.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Pass to Lively. It's Irving, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. And that one comes up a bit short. The 76ers leading by 8. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Irving. Shoots the three. Embiid with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's George. Now, Embiid. Buries it. Nice cut off the ball.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Embiid there for the rebound. The 76ers leading by 12. Now Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here is Irving. Lively, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Boy, they have leaned on Derek Lively offensively all night, and he has delivered every chance he's gotten.
The 76ers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Now Edgecombe. Watford with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Lively. Jacks up a 3. Does not go. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Tyrese Maxey.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Maxey. Rebounded by Lively. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.